don't have Spotify or access to all the music I've listened to this year, so you're not going to get a rundown of my favorite artists and songs. What I can share and rate though are the books that help shape, inspire, and motivate me. I'll go in no specific order here, except in the order I read them. First is the book on rental property investing by Brandon Turner. This book is an absolute must-read for novice and skilled investors and landlords. Brandon has great insight in the industry and is super knowledgeable. Highly recommend this book, 5 out of 5. Next is Good Morning, I Love You by Shauna Shapiro. A lot of my journey this year has been focused on self-improvement, and this book hit the nail on the head. If you want to be kinder to yourself and give yourself grace, I highly recommend reading this book, 5 out of 5. Next up, Long Distance Real Estate Investing by David Green. What I love about this book is it takes something scary like investing, particularly at a distance, then simplifies it with systems. Again, highly recommend, especially if you plan on investing at a distance. 5 out of 5. After that, I read the book on Flipping Houses by Jay Scott. A lot of Bigger Pockets books this year, but Jay knocks it out of the park. This book is perfect for anyone trying to flip as a hobby or as a profession. It goes through everything you need to know and everything you need to look out for in flipping. 5 out of 5. There's a little break from real estate investing with this one. We have The High Five Habit from Mel Robbins. All I can say is, yes! The High Five Habit has been incorporated into my daily routine. It's so strong, and self-care is something we can truly all benefit from. Mel's podcast is amazing too, so make sure you put that in your rotation. 5 out of 5. On business development, I read The E-Myth Revisited by Michael E. Gerber. If you're an entrepreneur and you haven't read this book, what are you doing with your life? It's really fantastic stuff, and it goes through every single business cycle. Work on your business, not in it. 5 out of 5. Influencer by Brittany Hennessy is next. I thought this book was really good. My own fault here, but I thought it would be more focused on building a social media brand from scratch, not selling products with a pre-established client base. That being said, I still learned a lot about optimization and placement. If you want to sell using your social media, I recommend it. 4 out of 5. The Millionaire Real Estate Investor by Gary Keller follows. This should be a required reading for any real estate investor. I think if they taught this book and Rich Dad Poor Dad in school, there would be a lot more millionaires in the world. Read it if you haven't. 5 out of 5. Next up is Speak with No Fear by Mike Acker. I read this book before I guest spoke at my first REI meetup. It definitely helped calm the nerves, and it helped me focus on being in the moment. The event gave out free tacos that night, so I'm sure that helped. Good book for public speaking. 4 out of 5. After that, I read The House Hacking Strategy by Craig Curelop. Craig is an awesome dude and wrote a life-changing book. If you ever wanted to make money using your primary residence and scale every single year, then this book is for you. It holds your hand every step of the way and can help you achieve financial freedom. Highly recommend it. 5 out of 5. Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy was an absolute delight. The book went by in a blur, but if you have problems with procrastination or getting caught up in busy work that doesn't push the needle forward, then this book is for you. I feel like this book could be a yearly read for me. 4 out of 5. The following book I read, Stop Overthinking by Nick Trenton, was really good. It scratches the surface on numerous ways to stop negative spiraling, all while focusing on better habits. Mindset books are great, and I recommend this to anyone looking for better ways to cope with their inner voice. 4 out of 5. You've Got 8 Seconds by Paul Hellman. What a title that is. This goes into capturing and attaining others' attention as quickly as you can. It was long-winded at times, but there were still good takeaways on how to be a better and more efficient communicator. 3 out of 5. Last but not least, Atomic Habits by James Clear. I could have used this book my entire life. One of the best books I've ever read on how to break bad and make good habits. If you're stuck with bad habits or spin your wheels trying to make better ones, this book is for you. 5 out of 5. That's all I've got for you today. If you've read any motivating or inspiring books this year, please drop them in the comments. I'd love to take a look at what you've read. We'll catch you next time.